Alright. Think we're cooking for the most part. Okay, everything's running smoothly. Yep, everything's running smoothly. Okay. I even got chat up this time. Excellent. Alright, we are on something of a time limit tonight. I mean, it's not night, it's fucking morning. Oh my god. I did not sleep well at all. Ugh. I just had coffee with me. There we go. Now I have coffee and with me in every way. Short stream today. There is a different stream that I desire to catch. That and honestly, I don't have much energy. I slept like absolute dog water today. As the consequences of letting your really clingy cat snuggle with you all night, you don't get that really deep sleep that you need. Why did it become a clicker right there? Alright, let's do our best. So, what I mean by scribbles and doodles, we are literally just throwing bullshit at the campus. There's no specific goal here. It is just whatever comes to mind. Yeah. Yeah. Fuck. Alright. I'm at least glad that I have everything running smoothly so far, though. As a point of most of these streams is to just practice streaming. Oh god, what am I gonna do? Should I draw Miss Katya? She is going to have quite a long stream today. Do I have a reference? No. Do I even want a reference? Oh, this is absolute. Yeah, of course, the time I get everything running smoothly, my energy is absolutely gone. That's okay though. We are beefing with art block today. That's the goal. That's all we're gonna do. We keep drawing circles. Circles are fun though. Fuck. So what to talk about? Oh dear god, right. I literally just saw the trailer for like Shrek 5 and it's on YouTube right now. And bro, they already have the comments locked down. You know this shit gonna be ass when they have the comments locked down from the bat. Like they have no confidence in this movie. It's gonna be utter fucking trash. I just they have the energy to go into a rave about the current cultural lexicon. No, I don't. I'll just say that it looks like garbage, and I'm very, very tired of the constant reuse of IPAs. As there's just nothing new. There's no new storytelling. It's just constant regurgitation of stories that have already been told, with nothing new to actually add to them. That's a problem. A big problem in media these days. You don't know how to end a story. Like recently, the Amazing Digital Circus ended, and I did watch it in theaters with a friend. Coming out of theater, I was very enthusiastic about it. It was a good ending, in some regards. If you had, how to describe it? Because on one hand, yeah, it's a pretty decent ending, all things considered. It wrapped up all the major plot points. It kind of gave sort of a conclusion to the mystery and whatnot. But that's not to say it's perfect. I think my early judgment of it being a damn near perfect ending is a bit of an early conclusion, because thinking about it more, there are definitely problems with it. Mostly in the sense that the mystery aspect of the show is just damn near entirely dropped, and that has left some people just incredibly disappointed with it, and I can't blame them for that, because a big part of the show was the mystery, was like what is with CNA, what even was the company originally doing, you know, where even is the terminal and the game thing, the headset, you know, the basically like the quote-unquote abandoned building where all the characters have entered the Digital Circus through. Where even is that? You know, where are the other programmers, etc., so forth. You know, stuff like that. That part of it got pretty much entirely dropped in favor of the character drama of Jax, specifically. And to be fair, I think it's something of a decent trade-off, because the Jax storyline is pretty well executed, in my opinion. I know some people are very uncomfortable with it, but at the same time, like, that's human experience. We experience bad things, and there's a reason why some people are assholes. No, things are not created in a vacuum, etc., so forth. You could look into the undertones and all that and understand where he's coming from, even if you don't like him as a character. Unfortunately, a lot of people indeed do not like Jax, period, no matter what. They just find him to be an asshole. They don't like how he treats other characters, which, yeah, that's the point. He's an asshole. I don't know what y'all are expecting. You want an asshole character to suddenly give exceptions to the character you like or something? Like, I don't get it. People are picky. The fan base is absolute dog water. And what was I rambling about? Oh my god. I'm just so sorry. My brain is all over the place today. I have not had enough sleep. I think I've already said that twice. Oh my, I can't even foot properly. Fuck this girl. Fuck it. We're stepping aside. I don't even know what I was trying to draw there. What was I Right. The Digital Circus ending. It's good. Great even. Not perfect. They sacrificed certain aspects of the story in order to wrap up other aspects of the story. And I think what Gooseworks picked was the right call, because at the heart of it all, the Amazing Digital Circus was about the characters and not as much the mystery. It was always about, you know, how these people are going to survive this digital world, and if they'll ever get out, if they'll ever come to terms with reality that they're in now. And I won't spoil it here. I think the direction that the story went in was a very good direction. But I could see why some people would be unsatisfied with it. And I can't entirely blame them. Because it does just... I don't know. It's almost too perfect of an ending in some aspects. It's... Even when I was watching in theaters at some point, it became very kind of fan servicey in just the execution of certain aspects. And I can understand why. Because if you're never gonna come back to this project, then yeah, end it off on a bang, give the fans a little bit of what they want. I just feel bad for the fans who were kind of cut out of that wrap up. Oh my god, what am I gonna actually fucking draw? I might fucking pivot to Minecraft, bro. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Wait, no, I can't pivot to Minecraft because the build I'm working on requires counting. And there's no way I'm gonna math right now. No. No. God, no. Alright, we're just gonna keep on rambling, I guess. I say we're gonna keep on rambling, then I immediately lock in on a scribble. It is what it is. What was I rambling about? Oh yeah, Digital Circus, the ending. Overall, I think... Oh, I just noticed something about the stream. Hold on. Okay. Come over. Come over. Yeah, that's a good girl. That's a good girl. I still need to do a few tweaks with this. Because I wanted to be zoned in a little more on the canvas itself. But that's okay. noise. Why is there background noise? Unfortunately, can I control that? So, fuck was I doing? You're gonna... Alright. I swear I had more thoughts regarding this. Oh, right. I think, like, the next quote-unquote big thing, Gameoverse, because the Gameoverse pilot blew Jizzle Circus's pilot out of the friggin' water. I think that one's gonna go, in terms of, like, maybe fan base and whatnot, I think it's gonna go a tiny bit smoother. Because remember, Ross has way thicker skin than Gooseworks. I think Gooseworks, bless her heart, needs media training. I think the way she handled a lot of kerfuffles was not in the best way. Mostly in the sense that Gooseworks, the way Gooseworks tweets and interacts with fandom is very casual, almost too casual. It's not like VisiPop where she's constantly defending her work and shit or not. Now, Gooseworks is a silly goose, if you will. But sometimes that backfires because people take everything she says way too seriously. And unfortunately, that doesn't work when you're a showrunner on the internet. Especially a show whose fandom got so big so fast and out of control so fast as The Amazing Jizzle Circus. I hope that it was a learning experience. I hope that she gets the rest that Gooseworks has more than earned. That is a fandom I would not want to touch with a 10-foot pole. And honestly, it's fandoms like that that keep me away from really doing anything like animation-wise in terms of content. Because I could certainly yap on for ages and ages about indie animation, mainstream animation, retro, etc. so forth. For ages, because I love animation. It was literally Disney movies that inspired me as a kid to get into storytelling. I remember being like a really little kid and making comics on like little note cards. We had like note cards in the kitchen that are meant for recipes, and I'll take those little note cards and make mini tiny comics out of them. Because they just fell in love with storytelling through the medium of animation. And I could truly go on and on forever about animation. But the current landscape of entertainment, specifically in fandom right now, is just fucking toxic. It's awful. And I don't want to touch that shit with a 10-foot pole. I am much more comfortable in the gaming space and VTuber space than I am anywhere near animation. So I might talk about, movies and TV, specifically animation, in these sorts of streams. But would I ever do, like, content? Make video content? Or make fan art of certain things? Probably not. I feel like a lot of, like, Digital Circus fandom, a fair few glitch fandoms, some more indie projects out there would not vibe with me. I'm just principle. Being with the goal of being a VTuber, it just doesn't mesh well. At least to me. Or at least I find and have observed. Oh fuck yeah! Speaking of VTuber, I guess we'll chit chat about the latest Vega design that I'm working on. So, what really incurred this, this little visual test I'm doing? Well, first of all, when I started up Vega V-Star Channel-VEGA, it was with the goal to eventually perfect the character design of Vega. And what I mean by that, what I mean is that if I kept stalling till I found a design that I was truly, like, happy with, then I pretty much never start. So I figured, like, you know what, we'll do PNG models, and we will keep chipping away at the design until we find something that's really satisfactory and worthy of a full live 2D. Because full live 2D is crazy expensive if I pay someone to do it. And if I do it myself with my own art, it's gonna take oodles of time. It's very work intensive, both in terms of the art and the rigging. So I'm just sorry, brain left the building. So I started up Channel-VEGA with the intent to kind of drag you along with my artistic journey in creating a VTuber design that's entirely my own, that I'm truly happy with, and am willing to sink both time and money into. And bit by bit, I've been working on that. It's funny, I feel like this one, it's almost there. Oof. Ooh, wow, brain. Okay. So this one is like very close to actually being that design that I want. Specifically because it has a design, a theme to it. That theme being like Space Bounty Hunter. Think like freaking Han Solo or something. There's like, this character has kind of a story to tell through the design alone. I've never really had like quote unquote storytelling in the Vega design yet, because I haven't worked too much on her lore actually. I always had there was always one aspect of the lore though, which is that Vega lives on the moon or near the moon, and has a traversal mecha called the Mako that she uses to get around. But those are only the only two story modes that she's ever had. Lives on the moon, explores space, and has a cool mecha dragon thing. This is the first design that really goes oh no fuck, ow. Colin, I'm just a mess today, I'm sorry. So anyways, Vega, Bounty Hunter Vega. So this is the first design that actually has like a story element to it. And as this is a bounty hunter exploring the cosmos looking for fame and fortune, She uses her Mega Dragon as her main way of traversal, and her main hideout is on the moon of the Earth. It's fun. It's cool. I like it. I like the idea that like she travels around and that's how she meets other VTubers and whatnot. Because she's exploring the cosmos looking for bounties to hunt and whatnot. So you could have kind of a villainous, semi-villain or anti-hero aspect to her. Like if you're on her bounty, you're in trouble. My god, what a bandana look good around her neck rather than a choker. That would add to like the kind of rogue aspect. I really like the bomber jacket. The bomber jacket is inspired by World War II bomber jackets, specifically. I had to work on the details of it to make it a little more closer to that inspiration. Let's see. Did I want to test the tulps? Yes, I did. Because again, leaning a little into that Han Solo inspo. God, that's another absolute dogshit fandom of Star Wars. Oh my god, it's a competition between which fandom is worse, Star Wars or Amazing Digital Circus. I think Amazing Digital Circus is impressive in how fast it went to dog shit. Star Wars is well established. It's the OG shit fandom. But to their credit, Star Wars has been on such a bad decline that I can't blame them these days for being pissy about it. Whereas Amazing Digital Circus, the quality has only increased, and yet the fandom's never fucking happy. If anything, they just get more and more demanding. Which again is similar to Star Wars fandom. But at least Star Wars fandom had peak. It had good shit. And it has a legit reason to be upsetty spaghetti. Star Wars is absolute dog shit these days. I mean, the Mandalorian Grogu movie came out and did absolute dog where he got dog walked by Amazing Digital Circus and Backrooms. Like, I'm afraid the goat is washed, as one may say. Digital Circus, on the other hand, only continued to improve in quality. And because it's ending, it doesn't have a chance to get dog shit. Yet the fandom's just awful. Consistently so. Like, how bad of a fandom do you have to be that you drive away your own creator? That is unironically Star Wars levels of fandom bullshit. And y'all did that in not even a decade, where Star Wars, it had to build up to that. Like, over the course of multiple decades. To get to that point. That George Lucas was like, you know what, I've had fucking enough. Whereas Digital Circus just speed ran that shit. So I don't know which one is worse. I guess Star Wars on terms of just sheer age. But the velocity of Digital Circuit is just crazy. No, not that one. Not that one either. My feeling is, how about this pen? Set that down, opacity down a bit. Yeah, I can live with that. Okay. Don't forget the little beauty mark on the cheek. There we go. Eventually I have to make myself a little brush or something, or stamp that will mimic the star shape, because I could do it through the program itself. Like it just does it automatically for me, you see? But in terms of like more high quality art, I eventually do have to make like this actual star stamp for myself. Which I gotta learn how to make those. I'm sure it's not that hard. Beast around eyebrows. Okay. A little heart for the bangs. Inward, and then the one little sort of cowlick aspect of the left bang. Make that a little more, yeah. About just a little more, yeah, that's better. Let's test that bandana look first. Kind of hides the chest a bit, but I don't mind that. think there's enough there to give the suggestion of Booba. And I like Booba. Booba's good. Boob is great. Excellent. Would recommend. Let's see. Should it add a little pass? Nah. Let's do that little letter line. Pockets. Okay, let's add that sort of DBZ scouter, the Dragon Ball scouter. That's another little like accessory that I really like that helps tell the story. Looks like a little tool or the compass. Ooh, wait. No, wait, that's the... I was about to say, thigh-high boots. Who don't like a good old thigh-high boot? That's okay. Not this one. Not this model. Because thighs are where the gun holsters are gonna go. And again, another great aspect that kind of helps to tell the story. Adds a little sense of danger, adventure, whatnot. Girly means business. Okay. Oh yeah, that's another aspect of this design that I do like. And that is the fact that the gloves are now inspired by digital artist gloves. And I think that plays an aspect into what I actually do. Okay, I still gotta work on like the core design and shape of the guns though. Cause right now I'm thinking like it's almost Art Deco in its design. Got the little sights. And got the little grip, little checkered grip. It's like the base look for the gun. It's meant to be space agey, meant to be retro. Okay, I'm looking at the time real quick. Alright, we still got a good bit of time before we have to leave. Alright, technically I don't have to leave, but I don't want to miss a certain stream of mine. Not of mine, but like of someone else's. I mean, bleh. Bleh. Apologies for being violently brain dead today. Now, for the first draft of this design, I did have like combat boots. And I still kind of like those boots. But I wanted to try something a little more retro spacey. So I looked at Han Solo's design and saw like, you know, what kind of shoes does he wear? He wears these more tall boots. Also, you know who also wears tall boots? Ooh la la. For Space Jam. Not Space Jam. Ah, Space Channel 5? Is that the name of the game? Oh, whatever. It's something space. Either way, it looks good. It sells that retro sort of 70s look to it. A lot of space is, like, when it comes to retro, it's very 70s. Because, you know, Space Race, Cold War, all that shit. So if you want to make a quote-unquote retro space look, that's the design vibe you should go for, or look into. 70s. You know what's really 70s? Mini skirts. Hold on. Like micro skirts. Although I do quite enjoy a little. Shit, that is cute as hell. Fuck, what am I gonna do now? No, it's cute. Oh my god, wait, I could go so 70s. No, oh no. Okay, hold on. We're gonna improve this neckerchief. We're gonna turn it from a bandana. Okay. We're gonna make it look cool, something like that. Star necklace instead of choker. We have a little bandana. Well, is it called is it a neckerchief or bandana? Because bandana is like big old Western thing, which really works for the space road vibe. But they lean into a little more 70s, and it gives more the space retro vibe. So you kind of have two things going on here. You have the classic sort of space opera, bandit, rogue, hooligan, whatever, bounty hunter. And then you have the more 70s retro space age vibe, space race aura. And they both work very well. Hold on, let me just shade in the leggings, because that's another very 70s thing, is the leggings. If I were to color this would of course be not full black legging, it would be a sheen. It would give tan on my vibes. How can it make this more space agey? Oh, wait. Platforms? Ah! Great, now we gotta look it up. Welcome to Vega, making designs on the fly. Bit of something, and that is that the heels are typically a lot chunkier. I think the silhouette is fun. Maybe add It kind of depends. Because on one hand, you have. Let's see. You have like the super high heels, you have the platforms. You have the more disco look. Yeah, 70s is when the chunkier platforms started really coming into play. And also like woven open-toe footwear. And then you have the go-go boots, of course. Go-go boots had very flat heels. Let's see. This design so far is very go-go boot, but we're not quite there. There's certain little elements missing. So, we're gonna add center zip. Put that back in because I had that earlier at this one, and then we're gonna add it to this one. Would it be on the side or a little more straight look. Go outward. It's all about the subtleness. How things change and evolve. Let's see, smaller toe. And then you have sort of this trapezoid look. And the platform itself was black. Tell the depth of the heel. Made it look a little more like a go-go boot property. So, tell you what, go-go boots have really nice silhouettes. Let's fix it a little bit one more time. Because while they were streamlined, they also hugged the leg a little more. There we go. I'm spending all this time on the concepts. Yeah, that's good. Should I add a buckle? This is a unique art style. Oh, Nope, wrong brush. Yep. Then the zipper would be to the back, I believe. 50-50 on this take. I kind of like the more suave open top. But I like the detailing that made a little more of said inspiration. Just gonna, yeah. Okay, there we go. And overall, looks a little more 70s with the inspo. Oh, why not? I definitely need to work on my cross hatching. Anyways. Vega, why do you have your hand on the trigger? Don't you know that's not proper gun safety? Shut up, I'm Valiant, I ain't give a shit. Okay. go boots more 60s or 70s, actually. I can't be bothered at the moment. I'll get it a little more accurate another time when I'm not running on empty, all that. I will always have a song to randomly sing. Anyways, aside from running on empty, looking at the time. Yep. I think it's just about time to wrap up. This started a little earlier. That's okay though. I think. Yeah. Oh, for the concept. Well, anyways. Oh, how do I properly end it off? No energy. Oh well. For those who tuned in, thanks for tuning in. For those who watched the video, thank you for watching. I hope this was somewhat mildly entertaining, as tired as I am. Hopefully next stream will be a little more high energy. Maybe I'll do a Minecraft stream, because that's taken over my brain hardcore. Thanks to my friends getting me into it. We'll see. But for now, thanks for tuning in. This has been Vega V-Star of what? Thanks, Nix. I will take a nap. I'll probably put it on the Katya stream and nap. Actually, this sounds counterintuitive now that I think about it. Anyways, thanks for tuning in, everyone. Y'all have a good day. It's been Vega V-Star signing off.